Hi everyone, my name is Mr. Watson, and in this video I'm going to be giving you a brief overview and a little bit of context on the poem Checking Out My History by John Agard. This poem is part of AQA's GCSE English Literature, Power and Conflict syllabus. The speaker in the poem is angry that the British colonial education system omitted key black figures from its curriculum, instead focusing exclusively on white European figures. So John Agard is from Guyana. He grew up there but moved to London in the 1970s, where he has worked as a poet and a teacher. Guyana is technically part of South America, but it's classed as part of the Caribbean, due to Guyana's relationship with the Caribbean community. The country has been invaded and colonised many times over its history. It's been invaded by the Spanish, French, Dutch, and the English. In school in Guyana, Agard was taught British history. He learned about how the British had conquered the world. However, the Guyanese people fought back against their oppressors. There were many brave black rebels who fought back against the English, but Agard was never taught about those people. He grew up thinking that British history was the only history that was important. He learned that only white British people could become successful, and that black people were savages. He was given no black role models to look up to. When he discovered that these role models did exist, and that the British government had kept them from him, he felt that his identity had been stolen. He wrote Checking Out My History as a result. The poem is written using phonetic spelling, meaning that the words are spelt as Agard himself would pronounce them. For example, them is written as dem. This shows a rejection of standard English, and that he is incorporating his own culture and identity into his use of language. The speaker regularly repeats the phrase, "dem tell me," followed by something that he was taught in school that may very well have been relevant in British society and culture, but had very little significance to those in Guyana, himself included. Agard also uses lengthier italicized stanzas to convey information he has since come to learn about heroic role models from his own culture, such as Toussaint L'Ouverture, Nanny of the Maroons, and Mary Sicole. The use of italics in these stanzas make them stand out from the rest, furthermore highlighting the knowledge that he believed he should have been given back when he was a child, knowledge that has relevant and personal significance to his own cultural identity. In doing this, he breaks free from the restrictions imposed on his education by the British, as shown in the non-italicized stanzas, which almost mock the ridiculousness of what he had been taught, and shows that he is claiming back the identity that he believed was stolen from him. Now, there's a fantastic video that's available on the BBC Teach website, where John Agard himself talks through this poem and also gives some information about his intentions and why he decided to write this poem in the first place. It's a really, really useful video, and I would recommend that if you are studying this poem, that you watch that video for some extra information from the poet himself. I'll put a link to this video in the description below. Other than that, that is all for this video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please feel free to leave a like. I'd really appreciate that. And consider subscribing so that you don't miss any future videos from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.